Please direct your attention to the microphone behind home plate and welcome 13-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, songwriter, and producer, Babyface. He will now sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave?
The Yankees have kept the lights on in the Bronx, forcing this Game 5. The Dodgers still one win away from a championship. And it's a matchup of these teams' aces. Garrett Cole for the Yankees and Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers.
Garrett Cole, and John, you've been in those shoes before. What's he got to do tonight to get this to a Game 6?
Well, the first thing he's got to do is something his teammates haven't done, and put a 0 in the first inning. Keep the crowd in it, keep his team in it, pitch the first inning like the ninth. And then you know what? When he gets in the second inning, pitch it like the ninth.
Shohei Ohtani, as diminished as he may be, still in the lineup with that bad shoulder. Off we go in Game 5 with a fastball that's lifted to center field. And the same way Game 1 began, Game 5 begins with a fly out on the first pitch to center field from Ohtani.
Now here's Mookie Betts.
Here's a cue shot. Kerr gets it off the end of the bat and a roll to first and 2 away.
2 gone for Cole on 4 pitches. Now, the guy who has been the toughest task for the Yankees so far in this World Series, Freddie Freeman.
Pokes this one the other way. Routine for Alex Verdugo. Tone set by Garrett Cole.
And Garrett Cole has a 1-2-3.
Jack Flaherty on the bump trying to match Garrett Cole and back up a strong Game 1 start in the World Series. Flaherty, he's facing a Yankee lineup that is trying to ride the momentum from Game 4.
Off the end of the bat here with a slider. Torres the first out. As Juan Soto comes to the plate here, I think extra important this first inning for Jack Flaherty, John. Talk about Cole setting the tone. Flaherty's got to set one of his own. Takes ball 4. Soto, the first base runner of the night. And Aaron Judge coming to the plate.
First pitch, I would imagine, will tell you a lot about Aaron Judge and tonight.
Fastball driven the other way. Sleeping Giant has awoken.
It is a Judgian blast into the right center field seats. And the Yankees take an immediate 2-0 lead in this must game.
Jack Flaherty tried to surprise him with a fastball, but Aaron Judge was ready. And the fans and the team have been waiting for this great player to be unleashed. Step 1.
Does it mean the game's over? Of course not. But boy, it's much better to have the lead. Now here is Jazz Chisholm.
Now it's Chisholm. High drive, right field, goodbye.
Jazz Chisholm homers to deep right field. All that Jazz and Chisholm and Judge hit home runs back-to-back on a belly-to-belly. And the Yankees take an immediate 3-0 lead.
Cole with a 1-2-3 first inning. And the stuff looked live in that first.
Struck him out swinging.
That was the big pitch that Cole had working for him in Game 1.
Here's Max Muncy.
Takes his fastball. Doesn't matter what you're doing with your swing if you watch it go by. Like a house by the side of the road, he becomes out number 2.
Painted.
Garrett Cole's retired the first 5. He's delivered strike 1 to all 5 hitters so far. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez flies it to right center field. Soto the call and the catch, and 6 up, 6 down in game 5 for Cole. Bottom of the Yankees lineup. Usually that is a bad thing, but yesterday it was the main thing. Anthony Volpe with his breakout performance. Grand slam to turn everything around. Gets him down the line and picks up right where he left off. Speeds his way to second with a leadoff double.
Well, they're looking for that first pitch fastball, and and there's very little velocity on it, and they're all getting it.
Infield pulls in as Alex Verdugo comes up. Runner at third, 1 away. Kind of guy the Yankees like up in this spot. Good bat to ball guy. That's a base hit. Different night, same story. Bottom of the Yankees lineup gets it done. Alex Verdugo drives in Anthony Volpe, and it's 4-0.
5th run batted in for Alex Verdugo, and here comes Dave Roberts. Signals to the pen for Anthony Banda. Wow. Jack Flaherty, after 35 pitches in game 5, is going to get the hook.
Yeah, he just didn't have it, and Dave Roberts cannot stay on this train any longer. He's going to have to change.
The Dodgers removed Jack Flaherty after an inning and a third. It hasn't gotten any better with Anthony Banda in there. So the bases are loaded now.
My big question, where did the Dodgers go?
Rolled to first. Freddie Freeman will pick it up. Banda covering the bag. Chisholm hustling down the line. Head first slide. Banda just beat him. So the Yankees leave them loaded.
Welcome back to Yankee Stadium with Yankees manager Aaron Boone. Aaron, you know that some swings mean more than just the runs on the scoreboard. The swing from Aaron Judge in the first inning, what did that mean to this team?
Yeah, it was big. You know, obviously for him, good at bats last night. Bang!
There's another. Giancarlo Stanton. Who needs me though? Aaron Boone had the call. Opposite field home run to open up the third.
It is a Stantonian home run. Giancarlo. No si può scoparlo.
Giancarlo Stanton opens this inning against the new Dodger pitcher Ryan Brazier with his 7th home run of the postseason.
The Yankees now take out 5-0 lead.
They're going to start the fire for the Dodgers here, looking for their first hit. He at least has a walk and a leadoff base runner against Cole. So here comes the man of the moment in Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Fly to left field his first time. Launches this ball left center field. Judge on the run. He's still going. He's at the wall, and he's got it! Aaron Judge putting his stamp on game 5.
Wow. Wow. What a play. He went as far as he could go at the bullpen wall. It's 399, and he jumped and banged into the fence.
Nothing to bring this place to life like him getting going. He's done it with a home run and now with his defense. And the Dodgers still don't have a hit against Garrett Cole, who has been dominant. He has. Hernandez with the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. And that snaps back to the middle part of yesterday's game, an extended no-hitter between the pen and Cole. That was 0 for 27 stretch snapped right there with that base hit. Tommy Edman struck out in a changeup his first time with a heating up Judge, who settles under this ball but then drops it. Can Hernandez get to the bag before the throw? He does. On a routine play, Aaron Judge just flubs it in center field, and the Dodgers catch a huge break right there. Well, the Dodgers got to be saying, okay, here's our chance. A little crack in the door here. Down 5-0, but a couple runners aboard, and Will Smith. And a ground ball left side. Volpe will go to third, and the third, and another break for LA. It was going to be a tough play, but one the Yankees should make. And the bases are loaded. 2 defensive mishaps for New York.
It's the second Yankee error of the inning, and they'll be loaded for Gavin Lux.
Got him, 99 again, 10 and away for the first out of the 5th.
Nothing has changed demeanor-wise from Garrett Cole. He is giving the persona that everything is in control.
Far from out of the woods, it's Ohtani with the bases juiced in the 5th. Got him! Superstar against superstar on the biggest stage, and Garrett Cole wins it head-to-head.
This is where it gets hard. He's gone way in the tank to get these 2 strikeouts. You cannot think you're one more out away. You just have to block it out and make pitches with 2 outs.
Ground ball right side. Rizzo. Nobody at first. Incredible. Atrocious defense from the Yankees.
leading directly to a Dodger run in the 5th.
The Yankee defense absolutely failed Garrett Cole in the 5th. It's now 5-1, and they're loaded for Freddie.
And for the Dodgers to score in this inning, it's taken 2 physical errors and 1 huge mental error.
So now Freddie, the tying run at the plate. 2 outs in the 5th.
Into center field, a base hit. 2 more runs will score. The Dodgers take advantage of the bad defense from New York, and this game has changed in the blink of an eye. And guess who? It's Freddie Freeman right in the middle of it. Now 12 runs driven in 5 games in this fall classic for the ages.
So the Dodgers have taken advantage. 2 errors, a mental mistake, and they're back in this ball game right now.
At the corners for Teoscar Hernandez.
In the air to left center field. Judge on the run. Dead sprint now to the track, and it's over his head. Betts in to score. Freddie Freeman for the plate, and this game has been turned upside down. The Yankees crack the door open with the poor defense, and the Dodgers kick it down. A 5-run 5th inning and a tie game in Game 5.
Every time you think you've seen everything in baseball, you haven't. This one inning is a comedy of errors, and if they lose this game, it's their own fault.
Well, is it ever?
So back-to-back walks issued by Brusdar Graterol. Now we're into the heart of the order. Jazz Chisholm to the plate. Giancarlo Stanton on deck.
Sticks to the fastball. Bounce to second. Lux will go to second for 1. That's all they'll get with the speed of Chisholm. And the Yankees have him cornered with 1 away. And here's Giancarlo Stanton. One of the 3 Yankees home runs belongs to this guy. 7 in the postseason. It's Stanton sending a high drive to left center field. And that is the call and the catch, and the Yankees have taken the lead.
So it's a sac fly. Boy, Stanton really did the job. Sac fly and an RBI, and the Yankees take a 6-5 lead.
Goodness gracious. Walk number 8 for the Dodgers staff. 3rd of the inning for Graterol. Here comes Dave Roberts. Blake Treinen's in the game, bottom of the 6th inning. 6-5 Yankees in Game 5. So at this point, every one of the Dodgers' high leverage arms has been used up to this point. 2 on, 2 out. The Dodgers trailing by 1. Volpe hits it on the ground. Roller to Lux. He scoops it up, throws it to Freeman. Low throw, but Freddie has it. And that ends the 6th inning. So Treinen comes out of the bullpen, strands a pair.
It's Garrett Cole back out there to face the top of the Dodger lineup.
Well, you know, this is emptying the tank. Last start of the year, I mean, this is impressive.
Now, you know, he so badly wants to finish 7.
Yes, he does, yeah.
Of course, for the game, but for the pride. It's 3-1 to Freeman. Outside ball 4. The 4th walk that he's issued, and that's the last batter that'll face. Garrett Cole, though, digs deep with everything scheming against him in that 5th inning. 5 unearned runs. They're going to show off their appreciation for the toughness that he showed tonight. In a 6-5 game, top of the 7th, Teoscar Hernandez at the plate. Tying run at first. Clay Holmes comes in. And a 4-pitch walk. That sinker's just not moving how he wants it to. Holmes is facing Muncy for the 3rd time right here. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Woo! Down for strike 3. Dropped in a sweeper. Oh boy, it didn't look like Clay Holmes is going to have it there, but he found it and stranded 2 to keep the Yankees in front. Tommy Kahnle comes in. Yankees 6, Dodgers 5, top of the 8th inning. Kike Hernandez to lead off for LA. Rips a line drive base hit to left field. He started the rally in the 5-run 5th. He starts this 8th with a base hit. Now Tommy Edman breaks his bat on a base hit that'll roll through. Volpe's able to smother it, but that didn't mean much. Hernandez to second, and Edman on a broken bat roller has an infield hit. Dodgers 1 win away from a championship. If they could do it here, it'd be in a comeback that they'll talk about for a long time. 2 on, nobody out. A 3-0 pitch. And a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. There are not going to be any nails left to bite in the Bronx by the end of this one. Weaver, for the first time in his career, is going to pitch 3 consecutive days, and he'll come into a bases-loaded situation in a 1-run game. Devin Lux lifts a fly ball to center field. Judge angles over. Hernandez tags and heads for the plate. Throw will go to 3rd. The Dodgers have tied the game. Sacrifice fly from Gavin Lux, and it's 6-6 in the 8th. Shohei Ohtani yet to really make his mark in this World Series. Pokes it foul. That's catcher's interference on Austin Wells. They're pointing to Wells. Interference will load the bases. And the list of errors grows for the Yankees. And Mookie Betts comes up with the bases loaded and 1 gone. Cracked in the air to deep center field. Judge retreats. He'll make the grab, but the Dodgers have come all the way back and taken the lead in Game 5. From down 5-0 to ahead 7-6 in the most preposterous way. A one-run lead, one win from a World Championship. The go-ahead run is on, and Giancarlo Stanton's coming up. Will it be against Treinen, or does Dave Roberts dip into that bullpen for one of the two options?
He's going to leave him in. Most pitches he's thrown this year, 39. That was back in June. This will be his 38. And these are the highest stretched 38 pitches he's ever thrown.
Lifted down the right field line. Betts sprints on. He's under it. He's got it. Stanton's the second out. 2 on, 2 out in the 8th. Anthony Rizzo at the plate. Swings and misses. Blake Treinen digs deep. And the Dodgers are 3 outs away from a World Championship.
Comes down to this in Game 5. Bottom of the 9th, Yankee Stadium. The Dodgers 7, the Yankees 6. LA 3 outs from a world title after 2 1/3 heroic innings from Blake Treinen. The Dodgers are turning to Walker Buehler out of the bullpen for the first time since the end of June in 2018.
Breaking pitch, grounded to third. Muncy's got it. 1 gone in the 9th. The Dodgers a strike away from a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series! Cap off their 8th World Championship with a comeback for the ages from down 5-0 to win it 7-6 in 5 games in this clash of the Titans. The Dodgers over the Yankees, and Walker Buehler of all people, who is questionable even to make the postseason roster down the stretch, comes on 2 days after he starts Game 3 and saves Game 5. It's the largest comeback win in a clinching game in World Series history. The Yankees cracked the door open, and a team that has been tested and calloused, and Dave Roberts said became tougher than any team he's been around, kicked that door open and clinched the World Series.
I will say this, it's one of the best managerial jobs I've ever seen in a World Series and a playoffs, and Dave Roberts, you were amazing. With that roster, with those moves, with those choices, it all worked out. It wasn't the prettiest at times as far as bullpen games, the amount of guys they had to use, but they used their entire roster this postseason.
Teoscar Hernandez wins the ring. So does Shohei Ohtani in his first time in the postseason. And there's your likely MVP, Freddie Freeman, who homers in the first 4 games. Mookie Betts becomes the first active player with 3 rings with the Red Sox in 2018. In his first year with the Dodgers in 20. And now he can really celebrate in 2024. And redemption for the Dodgers. Validation for Dave Roberts. Even with all his success in the regular season, his team's failures in the postseason meant that he was feeling pressure coming into this October. But he guided him back from the brink of elimination in the division series through a championship series where they were pushed. I mean, he had to manage
truly manage the Dodgers through this run. Down to that celebration we go. Here's Tom Verducci.
Blake Trinan, what an effort. At the end of a long season, you've worked hard in this World Series. A lot of emotion after that last strikeout. How are you feeling physically tonight?
I feel great right now. You know, it's the favor of the Lord on my body. I've been praying just to be ready and able for this team when they need me. Man, what a moment for our team to down 5-0. What a moment for us to come back.
Yeah, no one's ever done that before, Blake. Coming
really?
5 runs down to clinch the World Series. What does that say about the LA Dodgers?
Well, I've been very blessed to be a part of this organization for my 5th year now. In my first year, we were, very blessed to have a World Series in Texas. And there's been a lot of people that want to discredit 2020. And I don't want to harp on this a lot, but it's so great to see the guys that are still here from then, Doc, the players, front office, being able to finally silence the critics on this, because every year has its challenges. Everybody has the same playing field. That's an amazing team we just played. This team has 0 quit in it. And every single night, if we don't have the outcome we want, there's always guys out there picking each other up and challenging ourselves to be better. And that's why we won tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So few championships have been so well earned. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If this is the signature game of the LA Dodgers, winning the World Championship, coming from down 5 runs in the 5th, down 1 run in the 8th, championship team.
I mean, we're obviously resilient, but there's so much love in this clubhouse that won this game today. That's what it was. It was love. It was grit. I mean, it was just a beautiful thing, and I'm just proud of us, and I'm just happy for us.
Mookie, the winning run scored with your at-bats. The 4th time you saw Luke Weaver in this World Series. 1 pitch. Take us through your game plan, that approach.
Oh, at that point, I was just, don't strike out. Put one in play right there. You never know what's going to happen. And I had a little talk with Freddie right before that because I didn't know what to do. And Freddie just said, trust your gut. And so I went up there and just said, put it in play.
Your 3rd ring. This time, there's a parade that comes with it, Mookie.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. We come in L.A.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Down 5-0. Cole was pitching great. What did you guys tell yourselves?
I mean, we just take advantage of every mistake that they make in that inning. We put some good at-bats together. We put the ball in play. You know, a lot of people say when you put the ball in play, things might happen. It happened to us in that inning, and we scored 5 runs.
Your pitching at the end, it was almost as if you were running out of arms. What did you think of Trinan and of Walker Buehler?
They were amazing. I always said it. We're winning this because of the bullpen, because of the pitching staff that give us a chance to stay in the game, keep pushing, score runs, and win the game.
You came to Los Angeles to win a World Series, to play in a World Series. Now that you've won one, what is going through your mind?
I mean, it's a dream come true. Obviously, I'm really happy to be part of this. This is amazing. I'm feeling great. It just so many things that I'm feeling right now.
Teo, congratulations. Thank you.
With Commissioner Rob Manfred. And ladies and gentlemen, for the 8th time in their history, the Los Angeles Dodgers are World Series champions. Let's introduce who we have here. President and CEO Stan Kasten is here. President of Baseball Ops Andrew Friedman. Executive VP General Manager Brandon Gomes is here. Manager Dave Roberts is here. And the rest of the Los Angeles Dodgers are here. And it's time to present the Commissioner's Trophy. Commissioner, all you.
On behalf of all of us in Major League Baseball, I want to congratulate the World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. It's now my pleasure and honor to present this trophy to the president of the Dodgers, Stan Kasten.
Well, we were just talking, Stan. That was a wild ride. What was it like watching this whole postseason and especially this series?
I mean, it was tense every night, every game until the very last out. But I tell you what, I know why they call it the World Series, because this is the best feeling in the world.
Raise that up and enjoy it, Stan. Congratulations. Let's bring on Andrew Friedman here. And Andrew, you know, the depth of this team was really tested this whole postseason, right? All the injuries, you dealt with 2 during the regular season. The most gratifying thing for you about this whole organization and this team is what?
I got to tell you, the number of fingerprints all over this win, from our scouting departments, player development, analysts, there's just a number of people who contributed to add to this group, this special group of players that not only competed the way they did, but they prepared. And what Blake Trinan and Walker Buehler did to finish this game out is incredible.
Andrew, congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk to Dave Roberts, huh? Dave, you won it in 2020. You didn't get your parade because of the COVID situation. Well, you said you wanted a parade. You're going to get your parade. How does that sound?
Yeah! Who wants a parade? Berkey, I'm just so, first and foremost, I thank God. I thank my players, their families, the coaching staff, training staff, ownership, scouting, player development. As Andrew said, the fingerprints on Dodger Nation. This trophy belongs to everybody.
Dave, this team's so resilient. Obviously, the incredible win in Game 1. You're down 5-0 in this game. How unbelievable was it to watch your guys keep fighting back?
It's unbelievable. You know, we had a great season, went through a lot of adversity. A lot of people counted us out, but every single one of these guys, and a lot of people that aren't here with us on this stage, made an impact. And these guys believed in one another. Even when we were down 5-0, they persevered, kept fighting, and now we're world champions.
Yeah, you are. Dave, one last one about this game specifically. Big moment. There were so many. But you go out to the mound in the 8th, and you talk to Blake Trinan, and you leave him in the game. Tell us about that conversation and why you left him in.
Yeah, you know what? I just wanted to look in Blake's eyes. Blake's our guy. Blake's been our guy. I just wanted to slow the game down a little bit. I looked in his eyes. I said, how you feeling? How much more you got? He said, I want it. I trusted him.
World champs, how's that sound, Dave?
Oh, my, world champion! Let's go!
All right, we've got one more thing to do. Come on over here, Freddie. This is the Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Award presented by Chevrolet. Freddie Freeman, it's all yours. After everything that you've gone through this year, how special is this whole thing, winning it all, the MVP to you?
This is everything. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be here without the support of everybody in these shirts tonight. It's been a grind these last 3 months, but this organization, Stan, Andrew, Brandon, Doc, my teammates, my family, it's been a lot, and this is it right here. Not this, that one, that one. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Freddie, you were in. Yeah, there you go. How does she feel?
Oh, she feels good. Every spring training, this is our goal. And for it to come true with this group of guys, I couldn't ask for a better year. Holy cow.
Woo! Freddie, you were on a heater, man. You tied a World Series record with 12 MVP, 12 RBIs in this series. Every time you stepped to the plate, we felt like you were going to do something big, and you did. What was it like to be in that zone?
Yeah, 12 RBIs. That means there's a lot of my teammates on base. Yeah. Heck of a job by everyone in this series. I'm glad I was able to get hot at the right time.
All right, tonight, tell us how you did it. You're down 5-0 after Mookie Betts beats that single out in the infield, right? You come up. Tell me what you're thinking there.
Yeah, so I think we were all saying it the first 3 innings. Let's just get one. Just chip away. We can do this. There's a couple mistakes that happen, and when you got to capitalize. They gave us some extra outs, and we were able to do that. Mookie putting in play, hustling down the line, getting the hit. Teo, big 2-run double, tied the game. I think we got to give Doc his flowers. Inning in a third, and he covered that game with our bullpen. Our bullpen did an incredible job. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Freddie Freeman, MVP, World Series champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your world champion Los Angeles Dodgers, everyone. Let's hear it for them.
To think, here's Big Freddie. Here's Big
there
Freddie.
He is.
Here's Big Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman, the MVP. I know. I gave you a hug. It's all good. How are you? Freddie Freeman sitting down to join us. Well, I just had the pleasure of talking to Freddie. So why don't you guys have a chance to talk to our MVP here? Family is back.
Oh, man. Well, first of all, what's unbelievable is we had no idea of your status. You had a bum ankle. Yeah. Sometimes you played, then you would take a day off. We were up here wondering what was happening. And all of a sudden, in the World Series, you turn into Big Papi. How'd you do it?
I'm telling you, those days off in between, like I've said, were huge. I felt like in the NLDS and the NLCS, there's a fence, and I was always on the other side of it, trying to get the pain and my ankle swelling on that all down, and I could never just get in front of it. And those few days helped me get on this side of the fence and got me in a great spot where I could work on my swing in those few days. And I found a cue, and it worked.
Freddie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Man. I mean, you have been amazing for the ball club.
Thank you.
And you know how much I really love watching you play. But I want you to explain to people at home, because I've been trying to, but I never get quite there. I want you to try to explain people what it's been on the zone, because every time you step at the plate, bro, it was like something happened before it happened.
Yeah. I wish I could explain the zone. I really do. But you just get into one of those zones where everything seems to slow down just enough. You're swinging at the right pitches. You're taking the balls. Just like before I got the hit, you foul off the pitches that you need to foul off. That's the big thing, is it's buying another pitch. And that changeup I fouled off before I got the hit, that's what it was about. That sometimes is the zone, is to just get another pitch. You foul off the pitcher's pitch, and I was able to take foul off pitches and hit the mistakes this series.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to give you just a little bit of advice. Going into next season, sprain your ankle right before opening day, and then we'll see how the whole season
Derek,
plays out for you, man. That has been a lot to get through. Get ready for these games. But answer this question.
Do it healthy.
Answer this question for me. Yeah. The Los Angeles Dodgers over the last few years, always very, very talented. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about the toughness of this team, because that's why you won. Yeah. You get to this point in the postseason, everyone's talented.
Yeah. I mean, from day one, you could just tell this group was close. Credit to Andrew and Mark Walter and Brandon Gomes, everyone for bringing in the right pieces, because it's a puzzle and you got to put the right ones in. And they did a great job. And we seem to hit every speed bump along the way this course of this year. And we just kept riding right over that speed bump. And I mean, we had the best record in all of baseball in the regular season, and we just carried it right through in this postseason.
Freddie, we're going to let you go enjoy it with your family.
Yeah.
But before we do, just want to show the fans at home, you got a chance to hug your dad. And we've talked about it on this show, that bond. What did this moment mean to you?
Everything. Like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen, I'm not sitting here without him. This is his moment. All those batting practice, his arm, so you can hardly get his right arm up. He has no cartilage left. But it's special, and to be able to share it with him in this setting means everything. It does. It really does.
Congratulations,
Thank you, Derek.
Congrats,
Thank you,
man.
David.
Unbelievable.
Freddie, go celebrate, my man.
Well
Freddie
deserved,
Freeman, the
bro.
MVP, two-time World Series champ, and he's going to go enjoy this one as well. He should.
Thanks, Kevin. Aaron Boone, you've spoken often and eloquently about how close-knit this team is.
How difficult was it for you to say goodbye to this unit, and what message do you want to leave them with?
It's the closest team I've ever been around. You know, I had the good fortune to play a long time, be a part of a lot of important teams. I can't even put into words what it means to go to battle with these guys every day. So tonight is always the worst ending when you're not the last guy standing, and it stings. It doesn't just sting today, it stings forever. But I'm so proud to go to battle with these guys every single day, and they lay it on the line and do it for each other. And that's what you always strive to be a part of. And we fell short, but I'm so proud of that group.
Aaron, your team had a 5-run lead in the 5th, a 1-run lead in the 8th. Things kind of went bump in the night. Where did this one get away from you?
Yeah, we just had a bad inning. You know, Garrett was amazing. Kept picking us up. You know, obviously a few mistakes really cost us in that inning. It happens, and that hurts. But that's also baseball, and you know, it just makes the sting a little bit more. But that's also part of being in the arena, and part of doing it on the biggest stage at this level is you're playing for so much. So, you know, it hurts when it doesn't happen.
You represented the game well and gave us a thrilling World Series. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, we'll take some questions for Shohei. We're going to start in English. We'll start with Steve in the first row on your right. After the English questions, we'll take questions in Japanese.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I was there the first day you came here with the Angels, so I know this has always been your goal, to win a World Series in the major leagues. Can you tell us what's going on in your heart and mind right now? And if you feel like speaking a bit of English, that would be great. If not, that's good too.
今のそのような優勝してお気持ち英語でもし言えればと思います。
日本語で言いますけど最後まで一番長いシーズンを戦えたことを光栄に思いますし、このチームに来て1年目で、こういう結果に、立ち会えてすごく光栄だなと思います。
I'm honored to be able to be part of a season where we played the longest, and to be able to get to know this team as my first year and experience winning the World Series has been a tremendous honor.
Other questions in English? We'll go to Russ in the second row on your left, guys.
Shohei, this season started out kind of tumultuous for you in Korea with Ippei's situation and your first year with the Dodgers. Getting from that moment to right now, mentally, what was this year like for you, and how were you able to get to this point?
今年いろいろ監督から始まっていろんな過程でここまで来たと思うんですけども、振り返ってみてどう思いますかと。
シーズンもシーズンで苦しい中でも首位でやっぱり勝ち抜いて、チームの強さがあったと思いますし、ポストシーズンも素晴らしいチームを相手にしながら自分たちの野球ができたということに誇りを、持ってますし、今日こういうふうに最後まで、勝ち切れたっていうのが本当に、このチームを誇りに思ってます。
We were able to get through the regular season, I think, because of the strength of this team, this organization, and the success of the postseason is very similar to how we were able to, pull it off during the regular season. Again, the strength of the organization, and I think I'm extremely honored to be part of this.
We'll go to Clinton on your left, guys.
Sure, you took over the leadoff spot with a guy like Mookie Betts on your team, who literally leads the franchise in leadoff home runs, and you've also got a Freddie Freeman with you as well. What's it like now that you've won, playing with guys of that caliber, in terms of the type of teammates they are and what you've learned from them over the course of the season?
ムーキーとフレディと偉大なるバッターとプレーできたっていうところで、もちろん先頭バッターに立ったりとかいろいろありましたけども、振り返ってみてムーキーとフレディの存在っていうのは大谷さんの中ではどう思いますか？
今までも素晴らしい選手の、皆さんと野球やらせてもらって本当に自分の野球、勘というか自分の野球の技術も上げてくれるような そういう素晴らしい選手たちとやらせてもらって、フレディと、ムーキーはもちろんそうですけど、本当に1番から9番までオフェンス面で言えば、本当に自分の仕事をプロフェッショナルにこなしていく、そういう選手たちが集まっていたなとは、今考えてもそう思います。
I really felt like the professionalism of the two players really stands out. And aside from the two players, I do feel like we had a really good lineup with a lot of good hitters, 1 through 9. And it really allowed me to elevate my game as well, not just technically, but also my professionalism.
Do two more in English. Dylan, far back on your right, guys.
I know that in Japan, right, the teams do the celebratory beer celebrations a little bit differently. I was just kind of wondering, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the way they do it in Japan or the way they do it here?
NPB で優勝された時は、少しお祝いのスタイルが違うと思うんですけども、どちらの方が今日味わってみていいですかねと。
WBC の時もやりましたけど、日本の場合はもうちょっと控えめな感じはあるので、こっちの方がなんていうんですかね、豪快にというか、そういう、楽しみ方っていうのは、人それぞれですけど、本当に最後こういう形でシーズンを終えられたっていうことが本当に嬉しく思います。
I do feel like the celebration I've had in the past in Japan, in WBC was a little bit toned down. And I was able to really enjoy kind of like this celebratory in a different way here today. And it's been really fun.
We'll take a last question in English on the third row on your right with Ben.
Can you describe the emotions today as your team fell behind 5-0 and then you were gradually able to come back?
5対0で負けてた中、逆転してこういうところに立てたっていうのは、チームの雰囲気とかはどういう感じでしたか？
やっぱり得点した回、5点取った回すごく大きかったですし、結果的に、エラーももちろん相手のエラーもあったと思うんですけど、全員がそのボールに対して、必死に食らいついた結果が、ああいう風な形でチャンスをものにできたんじゃないかなと思うので、本当に素晴らしい、オフェンスのつなぎ方だったなと思います。
I think our lineup did a really good job battling and seeing pitches during that big 5-run inning. And although it was assisted by some errors on the other side, we really did a good job of able to capitalize on those.
All right, we'll take some questions in Japanese. Third row on your left, guys.
お疲れ様です。去年迷ってドジャースに移籍してきたと思うんですけども、改めてそういった、迷ってきて、入団して、ドジャースっていうのは良かったですか？
そうですね、結果的に、一番長いシーズンを過ごすことができて、さっきから言ってますけど、すごく光栄に思いますし、本当に、自分自身の決断とかっていうよりも、本当にこのチームで1年間できたということに、感謝したいですし、チームメイトたちを本当に、スタッフの皆さんもそうですけど、誇りに思ってます。
First row on your left, Shohei.
おめでとうございます。シーズン振り返ればやっぱり苦しい時もあって、で今日の試合のような展開を勝ち切るというのが一つ象徴しているかなと思うんですけども、シーズンを振り返った時どこが一番苦しくてどこを乗り越えたという感覚がありますか？
全チームとしてですか？
はい。
ここっていうのはもちろんないとは思うんですけど、全体的にやっぱりもちろん怪我人が出たシーズンだったと思いますし、本当に入ってきた選手、代わりに出た選手がそれをカバーするっていう、試合がやっぱり多かったと思うので、もちろん逆転が多い、スタイルというか、本当にみんなどれだけ取られても諦めずに、ブルペンもつないでいく、そういう気持ちが本当にこういう勝ちにつながってるんじゃないかなとは思ってます。
Third row on your right, Nobu.
おめでとうございます。今日はちょっと特別な日ということであえて聞きたいんですけども、やっぱり家族っていうのはこの1年っていうのは新しい大谷選手にとっては大きなことだったと思うんですけども、今思いとしてまみこさん、デコピン君それぞれ思うこともしあれを聞かせてください。
もう本当に感謝しかないですね。それは1年間、長いシーズンですし、僕は慣れてますけど、シーズンを戦っていくというこのぐらいのシーズン、160試合プラスっていうのは慣れてますけど、彼女はそうではないので本当に、 これだけ長いシーズンを支えてもらったっていうのは、感謝してますし、来年以降も頑張っていきたいなと思ってます。
Two more Japanese?
おめでとうございます。ちょっと漠然とした質問なんですけど、このシーズン長かったですか？
長かったですね。はい。
ありがとうございます。
And we'll go one row ahead for the last question.
お疲れ様です。個人としてはシーズンの序盤にグラウンド外でのことがあったりとか、今は左肩の負傷があったりとか、グラウンドに 100% 集中するのが難しい時期があったと思うんですけども、その中でグラウンドに立とうと思える駆り出す心情みたいなのって大谷選手はどういうところで今年1年過ごしてきましたか？
怪我をこのポストシーズンで言えば怪我をした後も、もちろん自分自身の中では、プレーする、準備をしたいなと思ってましたし、何よりも必要だと言ってもらえた、プレーしてほしいと言ってもらえたことがすごく光栄に思ってるのでそこに対して、そう言ってもらえたことに感謝してますし、そういう気持ちが1年間自分の中で頑張ってこられた要因なのかなと思ってます。
All right, well, World Series champion Shohei Ohtani has a nice ring to it. Congratulations.
I want to thank you guys so much for believing in each other. And I'll tell you guys right now, the sacrifice and the commitment that each one of you guys made for yourselves, for your families. Guys, baseball is about teammates and memories. This memory will live forever. We're a part of it right now. Congratulations.
World Championship,
Mookie
dog.
Betts.
Woo, woo.
I had to make sure I come see my boys.
You did
That's
it,
right.
man. You did it.
Yeah, we did. That was a group effort for sure.
Brother.
That was unbelievable, man.
My goodness, man. Congratulations once again, kid.
Thank you, sir.
Man.
That was
wow.
wild. That was wild.
How does he feel, man? What is your head at right now?
Man, that was a lot of emotions and being down 5 early, and they came out swinging. And as you knew they would, and Kike said it in the second inning, we had a lot of ball to play. Well, all we had to do was score one, and then we go from there, and we were able to score one. I mean, I know there was they kind of helped us out a little bit, but hey, you get it. You got to do what you got to do, and at that point, we were just kept applying pressure.
You scored one. They scored 4 for you.
Yeah, right.
But my question, Mookie, you're the only active player with 3 World Series titles. I mean, what does this one mean to you compared to some of the others?
I mean, obviously, you know, all of them are special, but this one, the group of guys in here, I remember in San Diego, and I was just grinding, and literally nobody turned their back on me. They all were in there cheering me on in the cage while I was just hitting, telling me I'm good. I mean, I was taking live BP.
I remember.
And all of my teammates were there. All of them were there watching me. And so that's why it's just so special, man. I love each and every one of those guys in there. I just love being a Dodger, really.
Well, you know, every time you win a championship, like I said, this is your 3rd one. There's usually a point in the season where you say, you know what, this may be a special group, because all the teams you play on are talented. But there's usually a point where you say, this group could be different. When was that? Early in the season, middle of the season? When was it?
I want to say it was kind of late. We went through so many injuries. And it wasn't that we didn't think we could do it, but I think we were kind of looking at the mountain that we had to climb, and especially when I think Glass got hurt like the last month of the season, and Doc had a meeting in there, and he was like, hey, it is what it is. I believe in each and every one of the guys that we have in here going forward. And I think that was really a turning point. That's when we really came together. yes, each other is all we really had at that point, and I'm just glad we did it.
I got 2 questions and 1 for you. First of all, if you ever get tired of winning?
No, never.
Never, right?
Well, that's the reason why we play.
Okay, now you got to answer me. That ball that the fans yesterday tried to rub out of your glove.
Yeah.
What's going on? What went through your head, man?
That was wild, man. That was really wild. I've never experienced anything like that. I was telling my wife, that was like the second time in my life I've ever wanted to fight someone. But I get it, man. I get it. You know, I don't know if he was trying to get the ball. I don't know what he was really trying to do. But he had to do what he had to do, you know, and it is what it is.
You're too nice. Because you're too nice and I'm proud of you. You get another one, dog.
I get another one, baby.
It's the championship, my dog, man. 3 World Series, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Give me a woo.
Mookie Betts, 3-time World Series champ and champions this year with the Dodgers. Mookie, you're the best, man.
Yes,
enjoy
sir.
it. Go
Thank
enjoy
you,
it with
guys.
your family.
Thank you, guys.
Go
Get him.
Mookie. So we'll get Dave on over here to get some space for him. Come on in, World Series champion Dave Roberts.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
This is some high-rent suits right here. I can't afford suits like this.
It smells like a champion, though. It
You
smells
guys know what
good.
this smells like?
It's worth it.
I'm around 3 champions. They know what this smells
Hey,
like.
you can buy us new suits after you get that extension.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
know, that's true. That's true. I can buy new suits.
Woo! Dave, it was fun talking to you up there, but the most gratifying about this whole thing, I mean, you deserve it, first of all.
You know what, KB? Thank you. And it is the most gratifying. And I think that when I'm boots on the ground and you see from spring training to going to Korea, everything we had to go through and the sacrifice that players made for themselves, the families, to ultimately be one of one, the last team standing. And even tonight, Garrett's spitting out a really good one. We're down 5-0. We lose our starter after 1+. And guys just kept fighting back. We certainly got a little bit of help, but we took advantage of it. And, Walker Buehler sent me a text earlier today saying, hey, I'll be available. He sent us and the GM a text, and I just kind of patted him on the head, said, no thanks. But then in the 7th inning, he's on his gets his jacket and says, hey, I'll be there if you need me. And sure enough, we needed him.
Wow.
Congratulations, my brother. I can be happier. You say something before that stayed with me into this moment. You say this ball club, it's not made for the playoff only. We made to win a World Series. Mission complete, brother. How does it feel?
It feels great, and I think that I'm proud of the fact that we got more out of our players. Certainly, we got a lot of talent, went through a lot of stuff, but I just saw a different gear in our guys, a fight. And it didn't matter circumstances, who was taking the baseball, who was taking it at bat, the score didn't matter. There was fight, and so that's something that I wanted to pull from our guys, and they performed.
Yeah, you talk about the toughness of the team. You guys are talented every year. Yep. You'll continue to be talented, but it's not always talent that gets you to this point. It's how tough and resilient each team is. Coming into the series, the big difference in what people assumed was Yankee starting rotation versus your rotation. Talk about your starters accepting the challenge, and then ironically, one of your starters closed it for the World Series win.
You know what? It's what it was. There was kind of, you don't hear the Dodgers or the Yankees very much being underdogs, but we just kind of played that role. It just seemed like everyone didn't have us picked, even get out of the DS. So we kind of took that to ourselves. And yeah, we heard a lot about the Yankee starters. And I think the thing is that I'm proud of our guys in the sense that it doesn't matter if you go 3 times through the order, whatever, just give us what you got. And we're going to pick up the pieces, and that's a credit to those guys. That's the buy-in that they have. And however you get 27 outs, you score more runs than the other team, that's all that matters. And there's a lot of checking egos with our guys.
Dave, first of all, congrats. What an amazing, amazing year. 2 championships in 4 years. There was a lot of naysayers around 2000. Well, this one you went through the Padres.
What are they going to say now,
Exactly. The Padres, the
How you
Mets,
like
and
me
the
now?
Yankees. My question to you, and we've been singing your praise all year because we think your job is one of the hardest, just like Aaron Boone, right? Same thing. My question to you is, one of my favorite moments is a little old school. You went to the mound, you looked at Trinan right in the eyes, and you said, tell me what you got. Tell me about that conversation and what a great move that was for you.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I did, Alex. He's our guy. I extended him. This is kind of we had to lay it all out on the line tonight. We had no one left, you know, outside of a starting pitcher. So for me, right there in that moment, I wanted to get his pulse. Things are speeding up a little bit. I wanted to slow the game down. As you said, I wanted to look into his eyes. I wanted to hear him tell me that he's got enough to get Stanton and Rizzo.
What did you
right
ask
there.
him?
I just said, how you feeling? You got enough? And he said, I want this guy. And so gets the pop-up, finishes the inning with the big punch, and the rest is history.
Unbelievable, baby.
Brother, you just won the World Series. I had to show some love.
Oh!
My dog!
Now, how many people get
my dog?
two
That's
My
right.
Dog shirts in
That's
one
right.
postseason?
Nobody.
How many do
Two World Series,
that's right.
homie.
2 car washes for you this offseason. There you go. 1 and 2.
There goes the haters.
Captain has one.
I got
Captain
one
has
more
one.
question for you. Since you were on the side of coming back from a 3-0 deficit and winning a series, did it creep into your mind over there tonight? Now you can admit it, tonight when it was 5-0 early on.
So the guy sitting next to me right now, after we were getting routed in 2004, I saw Alex jumping up, having a good time. We were getting our butts kicked. I was like, we better not do that. We cannot let off the gas. Not that you guys did. We had to come back and fight, and thank goodness this guy to my left got some huge hits, but I just wanted to make sure we didn't let off the gas.
I got you back, dog. I got you back,
yeah,
dog.
you did. Yeah,
I got you
did.
back, dog. Go and celebrate now. Go and celebrate.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, Derek.